Hello everyone and welcome. It's your host David again. Today is day one of the Infinite Delve League, and I have just finished my exams a little bit early. The time is 9:30 local, and I have already done my muling and have lost the ability to spell. And I am ready to get the character started up. Let's see, so we start with 3 passive points and a bunch of stuff. We'll put this one on. This one on. Put this in here. You. Start with these. We're gonna need a skill. I will start with something like this. I shouldn't be able to buy much. Oh hey, they've got... Oh yeah, I guess there's no Lonnie, so Lily will have to sell all of the... all the stuff here. Let's see, does Hatred have 25% of Fizz is extra cold and then 18% more cold damage? Makes me wonder if I want to do an attack to start with or just stick with the spell. I think I'm gonna go with the freezing pulse, just because I'm used to that for like normal leveling, or standard leveling rather. Let's see, we get Arcane Surge, we get LA Prolif. Take that. I don't know how useful LA Prolif will be. Take Onslaught support. Sure. So take this, take that one out, put that one in. And we don't have access to anything like a movement skill yet, so I think we'll just leave these sockets empty. We have Hatred going. Alright. Let's see how far we can go. That's lovely. Well, here we go. First note of our stable FPS. Hooray. Say though that this frame rate does not bode well for my long-term survival.
My mana is spent.
If this is the average performance we're liable to see. But at least, you know, we're not... Well, maybe I shouldn't say it yet, because no, it's not over, but... It's looking not so bad. Oh, now it's looking pretty bad. But, I think we're about to close out this one. Oh, I forgot to change auto attack to move only, which is pretty not good, but never punish.
It would seem my god has no need for my company just yet.
All right, I'm getting like, ooh, getting the feeling that maybe I'm just gonna turn this one down, not to 0, just very low. Just very low. All right, let's get a little bit more life. We need level 3 for that. Okay, portal scroll's useless. Alright, then it comes down to like what sort of strategy do you want to employ here? I want to stay as very low level as I can. I'm very scared about dying. And I don't want to go deep without any gear. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and troll along the surface, and whenever I see a contains armor node or a contains weapons node, I'm going to try and hit that one in hopes of finding some sort of unique gear. And not like 2 minutes ago I talked about not wanting to have auto attack on the old left click.
My mana is spent.
Still so loud. Let's see. Try that again. But yeah, I expect for a very long time that the experience will be a lot of this very low level, trying to get that first set of uniques. I know when I did Gucci Hobo before in Delirium League,
My prayers are thus answered.
once you got that first unique, it became safe enough to, or for me, I felt safe enough to start doing Delirium in low level zones. And Delirium did have the reward type that dropped uniques, so that may have changed my experience from what may be considered standard for Gucci Hobo. But if this follows similar progression, which, you know, probably won't, but if it does, I would expect to see a lot of this low-level stuff until we collect enough defensive gear for me to feel comfortable going down a little bit further. Hello? Oh, no. I'm so slow. Also, I have no mana. Yeah, this may be it, by the way. This may be the end of the run. Dead to not equipping mana flasks. Oh, also something that I don't do, that I think is widely accepted for not just Gucci Hobo, but sort of hardcore in general, is logging out when you're having a bad time. I'm not saying that like there is some inherent scum to it, or whether or not it's like ethical for use in hardcore, but I don't feel right about the concept of it, so I'm just not going to employ it. And it probably means that I'm going to die faster, and I think I'm okay with that. You know, it is what it is. But that's something that I will not be doing. Oh, mana regen. It's like no leech, no regen. Oh, I got a flask. Oh my gosh, that's big. Look at that. Oh, casting so many spells. I'm so good at this game. Look at all these rares. Ooh, lovely. Let's go in. Turn these in. We are now level 3 though, so we can equip the bigger flasks, which is nice. Nice, very nice. Interesting that all of Lily's dialogue is gone for the event. I guess it makes sense because she doesn't have any natural dialogue for this region, but still feels a little weird. Still feels a little weird. Throw these into the stash. Let's see. Regenerate life. Gain armor. I think I want to get that life sooner rather than later. So we're just going to head up here to discipline and training. So we're not getting any life from our gear. You know, I should actually put this over here because it has the reduced mana cost. 50%. It's probably pretty big. Can I buy flasks from you as well, or is it just... Yeah, okay, it's just currency. And then Nico, you offered the normal stuff, right? Yeah, you do. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep going this way. At least until I hit like level 5 and then the experience becomes not so good, and then we can try moving on to a slightly lower depth. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of being over leveled in regions just because I don't want to go deep without good gearing. Because while I may be getting levels, my gear is not scaling as I level up, so it's just gonna be worse for me to go deeper. Because this is hardcore, I do not want to overextend as willy-nilly as I would normally. Life flask, very good. These are all things that we like to see.
I am no beast of burden.
We're going to be hearing that a lot. But I'm just trying to build up currency. I'm not really sure what I'm building the currency up for. It's probably actually not smart to do, but you know, I'm here doing it anyways. Because I don't even know what I'd be spending it on. I guess like transmutes and alterations are good for rolling flasks, which I can use. But you know, it seems about it. So I should probably be IDing these before I sell them to get the alteration shards instead of the transmute shards. Maybe not the magic ones, though, because you don't have a lot of mods. I think for that I'll just dump them. And also because we can't, I guess, is probably not a big deal. The whole, or managing flasks is probably not so bad. Or, I mean, I should explain myself. I mean that normally when I run through the X, again, because I am softcore, I don't really concern myself with keeping my flasks, you know, topped off, making sure they're the highest tier. But I think in the delve, or in hardcore delve, or in hardcore in general, I suppose, you want to always have the best flask that you can.
My mana is spent.
So I will be picking those flasks up. I should probably also swap over to the loot filter to hide a lot of stuff, because I think right now I'm just using the loot filter that I had during heist. I think the loot filter I'm going to be switching to doesn't really have rares enabled, so maybe that may come to regret that, but you may give it a shot. Or I may just sit on this one for a while until I have some alts built up. And then if I ever... Nah, I should probably just keep it like this. It's not so bad. Maybe later on in the leveling when I don't want to pick up all the crap, but for now, I think it's okay. I wonder if all these minions give experience, or if it's cuts off after a certain amount. Kill the robots.
The path becomes clearer with each bloody step.
This one up. We're gonna open these. There we go. It's a life sprig. Okay. I don't think that's better than what we're using, but you know, first unique. I think like first 30 minutes in, not bad at all. I know a friend of mine, or the friend of mine I was talking about in the introduction video, he is not so constrained on time, so he's been playing a little bit of this already, and I think he said he needed, or he waited until like, I don't remember if he said 8 hours or if it was level 8. I know they're very different things, so I'm just going to assume it was level 8 before he got his first unique drop. So I was kind of like worried that we wouldn't be seeing a lot of drops, but yeah, and of course I am aware, and I will remember that a sample size of 1 does not make for very good data, but you know, it's encouraging. It's very encouraging to see that we're getting the unique drop on our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th node. Counting is hard. That's really neat. Unfortunately, you know, it is a weapon, and I think that because we get these nice starter weapons, that for a while, I don't really know what weapon upgrades we would want as far as uniques go. I think we'll try and evaluate it as they come up, but yeah, I think for as far as value goes for uniques, that seeing weapons is going to be fairly low value compared to, at least at this stage, literally anything else. But for now, we keep on rolling, and the unique count is at 1. Essences, also fairly useless. Actually, I think essences are... because you can't use them on flasks. I was going to say that they're discount alks, but they are not even discount alks. Like, we don't even need alks. Gosh, it feels so strange. It feels very strange. But yeah, those are definitely dead weight on the filter. Let's go down here, try and get some armor. Would be nice, maybe like some wanderlusts. You know, you always enjoy the movement speed. Tabula rasa, you know, the classic. Oh, let me click on this just so I can die. Yeah, let's not do that again. Oh no. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's very easy to forget how fragile, or very easy for me to forget how fragile I am without any gearing. Yeah, I never played during Delve League proper, so this is my first time seeing the Delve at a level that's below... Oh, Rogue Exiles? Scary. Scary, but good, I think? So these guys can give us better drops? I don't know if the drops are enabled for this encounter, but I know in Mayhem League, which I did have a chance to play, even though I probably should have been studying for my exams, the Rogue Exiles were very nice for getting geared. Though normally they drop... Well, they have, I think, increased rarity? Oh, never lucky. So I think it's easier for them to drop good stuff. Another life flask, which is nice. I think that means... Oh no, it's just one. But it is a step closer.
I am no beast of burden.
Excuse me? Wow. I'm bad at inventory management, but that's okay. I think what I will do... I'll leave this stuff in here. I'm going to keep the life flasks on me so that I can remember this. I'll put this in here. And then we'll sell this. We're going to sell the magic items and then ID the rares. Click, 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 click.
Greetings. Stay in the light.
Dump this in here. So I will be using armor scraps on this. I don't think it's better than nothing, even though you're not gonna get a lot of increase out of your evasion rating here. And then since we're not using attacks, the claw shouldn't matter. So we can go here. We're level 5. All right, I think I will go to the... No, we're just gonna go down. We're just gonna go down. I don't really understand the formula for how XP efficiency works, but I think plus or minus 4 levels to the zone is a decent rule of thumb. So I'm gonna try and stick to that if I'm trying to be efficient. You know, there's an argument, as I've made before, to not be efficient and instead to be safe, but I'm gonna go for efficiency here.
My mana is spent.
Plus, this is a good node type. Well, actually, it's not a good node type because it's weapons. The Rogue Exiles, probably pretty risky because I know this Rain of Arrows attack can root you in place, and if you get rooted, it's very easy to die. Shoot you with their barrage. Ooh. All right, you can come back out. No, not. But we'll just have to be extra careful. Oh, there we go. Rooted. So yeah, pinned, debuff, big sad. Alright, but this life flask lets me upgrade another one and still maintain all of my flasks, and this saves me a bunch of stuff. There is something to be said for like saving a leather cap and try and go for Gold Rim, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Do not think I will be doing that. If I find, I don't know. I don't think I'll be doing that. Oh, they're corrupted. I see. I was like, why does it have a white socket? Rather confused there. And also, we're going to take these life flasks, and we're going to upgrade that. I think we'll just be using the currency to buy... Oh. Because it's not on the progression. I don't know. Oh, fusings... No, fusings are not here. Okay, we can get wisdom scrolls, I guess. Wow. And then let's not upgrade the 60. What? Why is there even sulfite capacity here? We can't use this. It doesn't matter. All right. Sure. Sure. We'll take it. We'll take it. No questions. We just go. Yeah, so now that I think about it, I've done some thinking some more, and I think earlier I said we're going to prioritize weapon and armor nodes, but I think we'll just be prioritizing armor nodes. He says going to a weapons node. Well, that's more just because I don't want to... I want to level. So, jewelry will be nice. We will be needing amulet. We will be needing belts. We will be needing rings. I may have said that already. I'm not actually sure. I forgot. But we'll be needing those slots, so we'll be visiting those nodes. But armor will be better for sockets and generally defenses and stats like movement speed. So those will be things that we're looking for. So many rogue exiles. Yeah, I'm only used to doing delve at the point where you find 4 rogue exiles in these camps. So seeing one is a very interesting change of pace. But I'm glad that they did scale it down, because 4 rogue exiles is a very easy way for me to die, I think. Let's see. Are there any good paths? Yeah, we've already done that node. This we don't have access to. Wow, nothing, huh? Okay. Depth 5, level 5. Look how quickly. Oh, okay. Big sad to this person dying. You don't want to see it, but you know, it happens. Alright, I'm gonna go here. I'm just gonna go here. I wonder if this filter has utility flasks on. Probably yes for low level, but what am I worried about high level? We're not going to get there. We're not getting a high level. I should also probably be transmuting. I think it's still too early for that. The upgrades will be coming fast and furious for flasks. We'll pick it up. I'll pick it up. I also don't remember what the gem level requirements are, so I don't know when I should be buying a movement skill. I think it should be soonish, though. So I think after this node, I'm going to go back up to the surface and look for one of those. Now let's see if our clear is any better for this node. Last time it took us 1,000,000 years. Oh yeah, it's a lot better. Lock boxes of sadness, or yeah, boxes of sadness. Oh, I wasn't supposed to. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. I guess what these essences are useful for is, like, I can take this, right? And then I can take one of these, and I can just hit it and be like, Bam! Look at that, alt charts. We've done it. We've figured out the meta. Just keep normal items on your loot filter, and you don't have to worry about it. It's just the easiest money ever made. Level do we have to be for this? Level 6. Very soon, very soon. Alright, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and go down. It's level 5, we're level 5. Should be fine, should be fine. These are the famous last words, of course. I'll say that every word is a famous last word, though. I'm very antsy about dying. Yeah, and for reference, in the league where I did do the pseudo Gucci hobo in Delirium, I got to the Dried Lake where I died, so I think that I was about level like 36-ish. I just finished my lab, and I was going to the Dried Lake, and I flame dashed into a enemy that I had killed and had an on-death effect, and then it killed me. Very big sad for me, but so if I can hit level 36 or above level 36, that will be a new record for me, which is nice.
My mana is spent.
Let's get all these boys in a line. Yeah, that's the damage. That's the damage I was expecting. I suppose it's still better than having to run around. Oh no, here we are. Here's the running. Here's the running I was talking about. But you can see, though, I'm getting hit, and I am blocking some of them. I'm getting those nice endurance charges, which I was talking about in the Path of Building. So that's nice. Large life flask. Can't use that. Alright, need level 6. Oh no, I am level 6. I just leveled. I knew that. Which means I can upgrade this as well. Okay. Get that last life node, and then probably snag Retribution. Not the most interesting notable, but, you know, it's something. AoEs will become scary. For now, at least, it's not a big deal, but... well, maybe it is. Dead to magic. Magic mobs. Level 6, by the way. Yeah, in my softcore delving experience, I've died quite a few times to these shriekers. They did get changed semi-recently in how their attack timing is calculated. So it comes out like a pulse rather than just being an AoE attack. But, you know, still die. Still find a way. Alright. Going to go back up. Sell some stuff. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen this this model art before. Kind of neat. Oh, I said I was going to click, 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 click. Look at that. One more evasion rating. Thank you, Armor Scraps. I don't know. I laugh at it, but it may prove useful. Is this really the best way down? I mean, I guess it is. Gosh, just straight. Kind of do not like to see it.
I wonder if Nico is going to drill his level catch-up shaft that he normally does in normal leagues,
So that you can start at any, or at a reasonable, air quotes, reasonable point in the mine if you've been taking a break from it for a while. But it's not really needed now because the only content you can do is the delve. So I wonder if GGG will have taken that out or if it's still in, and will provide us a straight shot down.
My mana is spent.
We're probably going to outpace it even if it does show up, but it may provide access to nice nodes without having to path. Maybe. I also wonder if the Azurite yields are tweaked at all, because I know in the normal game you have to manage your sulfur something, sulfurite maybe, sulfite, yeah, and you have to spend part of your income of Azurite on keeping the cap, or increasing the cap of sulfite you can have in your generator. But because sulfite is no longer a factor in managing your expenditures of Azurite, I wonder if the Azurite, oh no, I wonder if the Azurite yields have been tweaked at all to compensate. Probably not, but maybe. Wow, cannot kill them quickly enough. A little disappointing, but you know, we are taking a damage node, and it's our first increase damage, so hopefully we'll have a nice impact. %5 increased attack and cast speed. How nice. Unfortunately for us, it's additive with Onslaught, so we're not going to see a huge increase. But, you know, take what you can get. Armor node. Armor node? I'm looking at you, armor node. Alright, we're going to come over here and then we're going to pop back up into depth. Oh, I forgot to look for movement skills. I said I was going to do that. After this node, I'm going to look for a movement skill. And then realize it's like at level 13 or something like that. Because I noticed normally in the progression you get access to new gems when you kill Brutus and Merveil. I don't remember exactly what level those are at, but I think it's Like maybe 813. Maybe? I don't remember. We'll see. Ooh, a rare. Spicy. Maybe we should just stand still and shoot. Yeah, I should be doing this.
Go with God.
I don't know. Having to press life flasks is kind of spooky. You know, that's why we have the flasks, right? Use them. Don't want to stand in that though. I should probably find the. Oh, yeah, and get a good LOS. Boss. Alright, I'm not comfortable with that. Let's upgrade this. Can go back here, put this in like that, and then upgrade this. Nope, not that. This. Get one of these. And then we're gonna start. Melee res. Elemental damage. I wonder if we get the refund points that you normally get in the story as well. Probably not, but we're gonna find regrets, right? I can afford. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Look at that. We could get 5 life if we embraced cowardice. All right. Oh no, they are here. We just didn't unlock them yet. Okay, good. So we do have a use for alts beyond God, beyond flasks. Jeez. Brain cannot do. All right. Steel skin sounds good. I should probably be careful. No, the wisdom scrolls we can buy as many as we want. No. Yeah, we're going to be dex limited, which is unfortunate because Herald of Agony, of course, is a... Oh, everything costs a wisdom scroll. Hooray. Yeah, Herald of Agony is going to be a dex gem. But, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, you know. Flame dash level 10. Until then, we'll use Frost Blink. Yeah, that's a good button for that. And then let's look for some better supports. There should be a, or maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy. I thought there was like a arcane something or other. Bound ailments, combustion, main damage. Oh, here it is. Level 18. Ah. What does Arcane Surge do? 12% more spell damage. More spell damage. How much does added cold give? Or do we not? Cold. Oh, Dex. Dex too low. Alright, that's fine. That's okay. That's okay. We needed the... Yeah, we just needed... We don't need that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay, we go. What the? My... Oh, no. Wait. Okay, alright, okay, hold on. Maybe that's not the play. I didn't think about that. I didn't realize that you could support hatred with Arcane Surge. Let's just get added something. It doesn't have to be. Yeah, just give me some damage. Wow, I don't know. That just never crossed my mind that could happen. But you know, here we are. Here we are. Arcane Surge support on hatred. Which means if I plan to keep using this hatred, I should be careful about what I socket in it. Because that sounds like a very easy way to run out of mana really quickly. It's fine, we don't need frames. Frames are for the weak, you know, just predict where the enemies will move based on your extensive knowledge of their AI. And you don't even need to look at the game all the time, you just have to know where the enemies spawn. And, oh shit. Ooh, wrong way. And then you're fine. Kinetic Bolt! We're a Wander now! Wow! Alright, let's just get rid of these. Murmuring Lockbox, look at that. Whispering Essence of whatever. We don't care about this. We want these. We want these. Incredible Frost Blink ability. I think so far, my very limited experience, the leveling feels a little bit nicer, that you don't have to navigate layouts, but maybe a bit slower in that I have to wait for this card. But I think that's more of a product of low movement speed due to Gucci Hobo rather than the card being bad. Oh, and now that we do have Frostblink, we can move a little bit while we're rooted. So if we see like the barrage attack wind up and we're rooted, we can try and blink out of the way. Fortunately, it doesn't remove the effect, but it does allow us a bit of mobility, so we're not just standing still. Alright. Look at this. Abandoned armor. Bam. There you go. I was also hearing from my friend who I was talking about earlier that a really good way of finding uniques in the Delph is to blow up the walls you find in along the path. I am pretty bad at that, but I feel eventually, once I get a little bit more investment into my no, I can't do that. More investment into my mining equipment, like the flares and the I guess just the flares capacity. I may should. I'm not sure if I will, but I should go back along these routes and try and find some walls to blow up, because that will be probably a good way to get uniques to drop more consistently, at least. Because I know one of the boxes that can spawn in the walls is explicitly contains unique items. So very, very useful for Gucci Hobo. Yeah, and another thing to talk about in my experience doing Gucci Hobo in Delirium, I should probably be offer some clarification on that. I did it with a group of friends, so we did it in just standard hardcore, and we would party together and try and run through the axe. Well, I say run through the axe. We started as a group, and we did the early game together, and we were farming uniques together using delirium, so it was very easy to target farm them, because we could just run 4 instances of the ledge, or the climb, or whatever. I don't like this. Alright, we're just gonna stand still. Oh yeah, that's nice and loud.
My mana is
And
spent.
we could run through whatever zone we wanted to farm, check for delirium, and then if there was no delirium, make a new one. And if there was delirium, we would all hop over into the same instance and try and clear it as fast as we could. So it's going to be a very different experience to this. So, and even then, it took us like a few days to get kitted reasonably. So I feel like this is going to be pretty rough as far as getting gear in a decent time frame is concerned.
I am no beast of burden.
Yeah. Wrong button. Look at this lovely inventory management. Absolutely beautiful. I forgot to put you in here. I'm just gonna do that. Look at this. Look at this. It doesn't matter. We're gonna be selling most of this anyways. Boop. Bully. Click. I'm just gonna preemptively do it. May not be the right thing to do, but I don't want to look at those flasks in my inventory any longer. I should probably just dump these as well. Alright.
Your humble servant thanks you, my god.
Yeah, I was confused initially why I started with 3 passive points, and then now that I've leveled, I've gained 3 passive points. But I think they're just incorporating the skill points from the axe into the leveling. I expected, like, maybe they'd give us a book, like maybe Lily would have a book once we reach certain stages, but they're just giving it to us. And it also answers my question of whether or not we get those passive respec points, and the answer is yes. We do. Which is nice. Because I will need eventually to spec out of the damage nodes that I'm getting for myself when I get my minions set up. See, twisted armor is typically corrupted, and I don't know about abandoned armor. I think that might just be generic. And, you know, that's something, since I'll be gaining this exposure, I'll be able to learn what those tags mean, which is cool. Don't know how useful it is beyond getting excited a few seconds earlier, but you know, it's something. Look at all this gear that yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure it had auto-equip off, which I would have known by now, because I've definitely picked up ID gear, but violate the sanctity of Gucci Hobo if I accidentally equip something like that. I wonder, can you corrupt item into a unique? I don't think so. I think the only way to do it is with chance, but it'd be neat if you could. Another use for Vol Orbs. But I have quite a few uses for Vol Orbs already in the run, so I think we'll be okay. Ooh, 2 nodes. Ooh, hooray. This is level 7 and we're level 10. This is level 9. Okay, then we're just gonna go down here, maybe around. Oh, I should spend those points, huh? Hmm. I think I'm just gonna try and get over here for more life.
My mana is spent.
Where's the... Oh, I guess we already killed the rare. I'm used to the rare being the one that survives to the end. So I was a little confused. Probably no point in picking up... I don't know, maybe you can chance a Calm's ring. Way. Sign? One or the other. I don't remember. One of them is the prophecy upgrade, and one of them is the base one. But the ring that gives you endurance charge at maximum and life, I think that'd be pretty neat for the character. Would be pretty neat. I don't know what other unique coral rings there are. But maybe... I should not count on chancing anything. But maybe, you know, maybe that's something I could hold on to use my chance orbs on. Although I imagine there are a lot better things to chance target than Calm's Way. Or Calm's Sign. Calm's Ring. Let's just call it that. Calm's unupgraded ring. Oof. Level 96. I think that's fairly impressive. I talked about it pretty casually in the video about having a shot at level 70, but the more I think about it, the more I think that that's just not gonna happen. So big props, you know, they may be dying at rank 28 on the ladder, but still reaching level 96 in 4 days. It's pretty impressive. I think it's impressive. I'm impressed. They impressed me. It's very cool. Very cool to see. Tempted to mute the game audio. I'm worried. I'm a little worried that it'll come out like really bad on the video. I'm not sure how the audio levels are. Should have done a test, but couldn't, or couldn't be bothered is perhaps a very bad way of putting it. But I thought, it'll be fine. It'll work out. You know, of course, there's a chance that it doesn't. But hey, you know, everything's got to get tested eventually, and this is may not be an efficient way of testing, but it is definitely a way of testing. Increased lightning damage. Big hooray. Oops. Yeah. Oh, there's a armor node there. I don't know if we could have seen or we saw that earlier. I definitely didn't consciously see it, but it may have been visible on the chart on the way down. But it's nice that there's an armor node there. Devourers. See how well this goes. Oh wait, no, this is the not Devourers. Zombies. Should be fine. Maybe. I don't know. They might spawn quickly. Be overwhelming. You know, I've done this node like a bunch of times before, but I never stopped to think that maybe the animation the Necromancer has is like a offering, and he's offering buffing all these zombies. Ooh. It's a neat idea. But it might just be a visual thing. What is this? Just like some Desecrate Dead nonsense? Or cremation, maybe? I don't know. Looks pretty cool. Never seen this attack get used, because normally it just dies. Oh, no more mana. Uh-oh.
My mana is spent.
Yeah, it definitely is. Maybe that's like a lightning warp. I don't know what skills he's using. It's interesting. I'm not getting degened by that projectile. I originally thought it was like a it's like a chaos dot skill. Shoots a little ball out. Essence Drain? No, the other one, Contagion? No, Essence Drain. Definitely Essence Drain. Thought it might have been that, but did not apply a degen to me, so I don't think it was. Right. Head back to the mining encampment. Perform a small sale. Maybe. Sounds decent. So I think at this point in the leveling, we're like nearing the end of Act 1. And I think like midway through Act 2, you get access to the Heralds. But I'm not sure if I will immediately go to using it. I don't think I have the support for it. I might like put it on offhand. Plus, something I didn't explicitly address in the video where I talked about my skills is that the skill for a hit to poison, you have to do a little bit of, I think, either fizz or chaos damage. I know chaos definitely works, but I think poison can be calculated with fizz, so I think you can do a pure fizz poison, which is a little weird when I think about it, but I think it might work. But in those cases, Freezing Pulse can't poison without added chaos damage to poison. Same thing with Stormbrand, but since it can't poison inherently, I will need to dedicate support links for that. Here's the Devourer node I was thinking we hit earlier. It doesn't seem to be too many. Alright. Die, please. Please die. Thank you. Give me an armor. Oh, died into even more spiders. How lovely. Give. Never lucky. 1% regen. Incredible. Oh, we can do this now. We're going to loop back around to get those nodes. Get a shot at that armor. Also, something I remember from my experience in Delirium, Gucci Hobo, you know, and it sort of makes sense when you think about it, without having to experience it. When you are starting out, every piece of gear is useful because it's an upgrade. You don't have that gear yet, but as you get more and more of the gear, and we're going to find as we've already seen it with the Life Break, but as we get more of the gear and we get, like, you know, some unique boots, it's like, oh wow, we have boots now. That's pretty cool. And then we get another pair of unique boots, and it's going to be a lot hard, or it's going to be a lot rare for those better boots to be, or for those boots we found to be better than the ones that we're wearing. So we're gonna find returns are gonna be diminishing quite heavily in value as we proceed. Hello, over here. Oh, wants to walk around. Okay. How can the cart get through the barrels but we can't? I don't understand that. Oh look, no encounter. That's neat. Tabula Rasa, simple road. Oh, 1,000 ribbons would be pretty cool. Gosh, you know you're in a weird state when 1,000 ribbons sounds like an interesting drop. Very weird state indeed. We don't have a chance warp, right? Nope. Where would those be? Those would be here. Yeah, no chance warp. Constitution, look at that, 400 life. 400 life, 457 life to be precise. But yeah, I'll be going life pretty hard. And it may eventually come to the detriment of my damage, which is something you never want to see, but I will definitely be prioritizing life. movement speed armor and generic, I think the... I'm trying to remember what the name of the node is that contains uniques. I think it's like Abandoned Treasure. And then that will be the unique something or other. But I'm pretty sure those will only show up. Like, Abandoned is the prefix that gets used when you're in between nodes, I'm pretty sure, so I think that's something we're not gonna see. Yeah, 10% increased MS, courtesy of the box that it dropped from, which I think is pretty neat. You know, they've
I am
like
no beast of burden.
weighted drops or guaranteed to drop a certain thing. Which I imagine is, you know, nice for SSF, but we are a special brand of crazy here in Gucci Hobo. Click, click. And we're going to go back up. Some worse EXP, some lower level content, but hopefully these armor nodes will be high value. Well, I must say I am missing the quicksilver you get from doing Tidal Island. We go around. Whoa, this is useless. Yeah, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up. Is this a waste of my time? Almost certainly. Are we doing it anyways? Most definitely. I don't know. I think it's stupid now, but I'm sure there'll be a point where I'm whining about not having enough alts, not having enough jewelers, and then these will be welcomed. The resources. What should need to generate a zone anyways? Oh, there you go. There we go. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Alright. We're in the con wheel, which is a nice place to be, but do we want to go anywhere else right now? Yeah, I like block. This is probably like a horrible way to do it, but you know, block is nice. I like block. Give me that. Two rares? Oh no. Forgotten loot. What's in here? My life is worth more than that. Twisted armor, abandoned armor, and the rogue exile, Uh-oh. Hold down the button. Die, please. Thank you. You too. Wool gloves. That can give you Sedemas, but I don't much care for Sedemas. Plus, I don't have a chance orb, so it doesn't even matter. Does not even matter. Oh, we already have a large mana flask. Oh, I thought that was the next tier. I'm gonna move this one over so I can look at it. Look at that, 28 alts. That's very, very useful. Shaking my head, not very useful. Big ol' sage. Alright, we go again. This is greater. Oh, my mana's definitely not going to be scaling as hard as my life, so we probably don't have to be super careful about managing our level for our mana flask. Probably fine. More twisted, more abandoned. Uh-oh. That's... Huh. It's almost Devours than last time. I think that the last time I said we had a Devour node, we may not have had it. This definitely feels like it. Definitely feels like the quantity of Devour nodes expecting from a node like this. Huh. I wonder if I find a six link anything, well, maybe not anything, but if I find a 6 link, I wonder if I'm going to keep it and then desperately try and chance it, or it's probably lower probability play than finding just unique and then linking it that way. I wonder though. What am I going to do? What am I going to do if I do find something like that? And I wonder how many of those 6 links will be corrupted. Well, we don't have access to vault side areas, so I think the volume of corrupted 6 links will be quite a bit lower, but they're much easier to find than uncorrupted 6 links, typically. Shocked condition. You hate to see it. First of many elemental ailments we will be acquiring. Traveler abandoned. Oh, 2. Oh, we have 2 rogues. Rogue exiles. Look at that. Look at that cool Viper Strike. There's a bit of Reeve. Maybe I don't have to dodge. Maybe we can just stand still. We're not a dodge meta yet. All my friends stand still. There you go. You definitely don't even bother looking at your HP. You're fine. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, dude. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Look at this. Oh, good flasks. Hooray. Superior wool shoes. That's all you had to say. Increased cast speed during flask effect. Insane. That's an upgrade. Oh, also we're out of... Alright, give me my other stack. Boop. Out of wisdoms. No. We want to sell these two. Okay, I finished that node. We're level 14. Probably time to head down a little bit more. This is our main path. There's the armor node, but it's really far away. Oh, but then this is just level 14. You know what? It'll be fine. We'll like level on the way down. It'll be great. I think since we're about level 14, we're getting close to the point where heralds are going to be coming online. I think we should have them by like 18. But maybe that's wrong. I'm gonna check at 18. I think if I do have it, what will I do? What will I do? I think I'll throw Herald of Agony on the bar to start leveling it. And I'll probably not turn